Hey guys, it's me again. Today I'm going to show you how to make this is my favorite Valentine's Day card. I make this a lot. We're using our ribbon weaving technique, and it's very, very simple to do. It's really, I love this card. I think it's just, I just love it. Okay, so let me go over the list of materials. First, what I used was a real red grosgrain ribbon, and this is just for the little bow here, so you're just going to need a little bit. I cut 2 pieces, one to go around the, this is a rusty orange textured cardstock from Die Cuts with a View, and this just goes around it, and you can just tape it on the back. And I have another one for the bow, so those are what we're going to need, and this is cut at 2 inches wide by 4 1/4 inches long. And then you're going to also need, this is just ribbon. When you go to Michael's or AC Moore, wherever you go, they're going to have a $1 ribbon section, most likely. Or you can use paper tray ink, Stampin' Up, 2 peas in a bucket, whatever you like to use, ribbon. And this is a 5/8 inch ribbon, and you're going to need this size ribbon to do this. Or you can use smaller, but you're just going to have to measure it yourself. And you're going to need 4 pieces. And it's going to fit around a piece of cardstock, any color cardstock, it doesn't matter. This is just a scrap I had. This is 2 3/8 by 2 3/8, or 2 7/16 by 2 7/16, and that's what I cut this at. But 2 3/8 by 2 3/8 will not make that much of a difference. It's just like 1/16 off. So you're going to need that, and I just measured around just like that. I just basically measured around to see how much I need to go around the piece. And you're going to need 8 pieces, and I'm just using 2 different colors. I'm using a red and a little like a peachy pink color. And I'm also going to be using Making Memories designer paper. This is their specialty paper, and this has like a little, you could kind of see what's in it. It's just a pattern paper. It really goes nicely with this color. They really are like matching basically. Okay, so first, let's start with our ribbon technique. First, what you're going to want to do is you're going to have your 2 3/8 by 2 3/8 piece, and you're going to run a stream of Tombow down a side. And I normally start off with my red, and I'm just going to attach red strips down, just lining them up as I go down. I normally leave a tiny little space in between, but you don't have to. Piece. And then I have that piece. So I have my 4 strips just pressed onto the Tombow like that, and then I'm going to weave like this. You're just going to pick up your first strip like this, and your 3rd strip, or in your case it's going to be your 2nd strip and your 4th strip, and just stick it in. And then you're going to pick up your 1st strip and your 3rd strip and stick your next one in. And you're going to pick up your 2nd strip and your 4th strip again and slide your ribbon in, and your 1st strip and your 3rd strip one last time, and slide your last little piece of ribbon in there, just so that it looks like this. And that'll kind of start off your weaving technique. Then you're going to flip over your piece like this, flip it up, and oh my gosh, okay, redo, I'm sorry about that. Just put them in again, just like we had them before. Don't do anything yet. That didn't happen last time. Okay, you're just going to take them, flip them over to the top. Oh, sorry, wrong way. Go the opposite way of the side you went that you glued. So you're going to, when you flip it, you know what, I'm just going to show you the way that I did my last one. Flip it over, run a stream of Tombow down this side, and then wrap over and push down. So you have your 1st strip on here. Do the same thing with your next one. Just disregard that whole section. I'm sorry about that. You can cut off extra if you'd like, but you don't have to. Okay, then I'm going to add adhesive onto this side. Down, just as a Tombow. And this is going to be for the peach colored ribbon. To go on, I'm actually going to add a little bit underneath that piece of ribbon. And I'm just going to place all my 4 pieces of ribbon going this way now. 1, 2, 3. And then our last one. Number 4, and you're going to flip it over, and you're going to start to weave. So pick up this strip here, pick up your second strip, stick your peach colored ribbon through your second strip, and also through the 4th strip. And you can just let it hang there. Your next one through the 1st strip and the 3rd strip. Like that. The next one through the 2nd strip and the 4th strip. And just pull your ribbon over to the side. Okay, this does not look like it's... Then the next strip you're going to stick into the 1st and the 3rd. So the 1st section... This is really what takes the longest time on this card, but this is also what makes the card look really good, is the weaved ribbon. You could also use strips of fabric if you'd like. So just stick it down, bring it out. So you have your weaved fabrics, or ribbons, and you're going to add Tombow onto the opposite side again, just like we did. And you're going to pull your ribbon tight and then flip it over the next part. Pull it tight, flip it over. Pull it tight, flip it over. Pull it tight, flip it over. So you have something that looks like this. And that's the weaved ribbon portion of the card. Okay, now let's put this together really fast. I don't have that much time. Fold a 8.5 by 4 1/4. No, yeah, 8.5 by 5 1/2 card in half. And then take a little piece of tape, and I have my Scotch glue tape dispenser. Take your layer, wrap it around to the opposite side, add some tape onto the one side of the layer, and then also just bring it over and add it onto the next side of the layer. I don't want this to be a second part video, so that's why I'm going pretty fast. And then once you have your layer, it doesn't look centered, there. Stick your extra piece of ribbon underneath the little flap, and then tie it in a knot, and pull up and down, or the side that it's going with the ribbon. So you go up and down on the ribbon, and trim off excess, using just a little pair of scissors there. And just trim off the excess, like such. And then I'm going to add this onto the card using Tombow Mono adhesive, glue runner. Add this right to the top portion of the card. Like this. And I'm going to trim off excess because I have a little bit of a excess. Like that. Trim off excess like this. And you're going to add some Beacon 3-in-1 glue to the back of this. Buy this at any of your craft stores. Or probably even a hardware store, I don't know. I think this is a fabric glue. But okay. Have a little piece of frayed ribbon there. And then just apply this up onto the top of your card, like that. And then take your stamp here and stamp it on using basic black ink from Colorbox. Ink. And then stamp that on. And there you have a finished card. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this card, and have a nice day.